Hey guys, Coach Frisk here. It's Monday morning. I wanted to get another video out to you guys. Thanks for the emails, thanks for the watches. Something different I really haven't ever done before, so just trying to kill some time, keep busy during all of this madness, and so I'm trying something out. Which leads me to today's question that I got, which is, how are you keeping yourself busy during this? One of the things I'm sharing below is a checklist of things to keep yourself busy. I wanted to shout out to a fellow coach, Emmanuel at Ridgefield Aquatic. He posted this on his Facebook, did a little digging, saw that this came from originally a company in Australia called Evolve Events. And it kind of just shows you how big this thing is that, everybody's a part of it globally, worldwide. You've got people in Australia putting out articles that are relevant to everybody. Even during a blizzard or a hurricane or something crazy like that, it usually only affects a small region of the world. So it's crazy. This is affecting everybody, and everybody's in this together. So I've attached a list of things you can do at home and to keep yourself busy and not go too insane. A couple of things on the list that I've done already. One, talk to my friends and family on the phone or via FaceTime, Skype, Zoom was a big one recently. Any of those, I think it's big, not just to, just send texts and emails. I think you get so much more of a connection if you call and you can hear that voice, or you do the video conferencing and you can see the person. That type of connection is something that we're really in need of right now. We're constantly striving for. So as convenient as text and emails can be, I don't think that's what we're looking for right now. On top of that, if you're a swimmer, club swimmer, who's looking to go on to the next level and swim at the college level, being able to handle a phone conversation is a pretty good skill to have if you haven't developed it already. You'll be talking to college coaches on the phone, and then past that, potential employers on the phone, and being able to have good phone skills is very underrated. And me personally, being a college coach at one point and having those phone skills, it was really apparent who had even practiced or who'd been on the phone and who hadn't. Not a negative, but it's a skill to have and develop. So you can just do that by talking to your friends and family over the phone. Another one that I've been getting into, reading a book. Any type of book is good. Something I found interesting about myself is, and that's kind of a flaw, is that I tend to only read like articles, like journal articles and nonfiction. I feel like if I'm reading something and I don't pull out facts and knowledge, then it's kind of a waste of time, which is a shame because you can learn plenty from fiction as well. And so I've been really trying to do my best to read some fiction during this time. And the book I'm currently reading, Mark Twain, Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. Pretty funny so far. Love Mark Twain. He's probably my favorite writer. My favorite Mark Twain book, oddly enough, is kind of one of his more non-fiction-y books, which kind of goes back to my personal flaws, and that's called The Innocents Abroad. And it's pretty funny. It's almost a travel guide where Twain gets on a ship and travels around the circumference of the Mediterranean Sea, stopping at all these different cities, and kind of it's his experiences in those cities on his journey, interacting with not just people from those countries, but people from America and like England that are also on this expedition. And so really shows Mark Twain at his best, being super funny, super witty. Love that guy. Always trying to read Mark Twain when I can. Once you've gotten too crazy and stir crazy from all that reading and sitting around and all that learning, the other thing that I've been doing a lot of is staying active. That aspect of it can be very different for different people depending on kind of their home environment with this lockdown. Some people have pools, some people have yards, some people have at-home gyms, and they can stay really fit and active during this time, even if they can't get outside of the house. I know there's a lot of on-demand videos out there to keep people active. Me personally, I've picked up running. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And me on the road is a sight to be seen. Definitely belong in the water. That's okay though. it's keeping me busy, and the dog really enjoys it as well. She's been really stoked about the morning runs that we've been going on, going down to the beach and whatever, and we're going to continue to do that as long as they allow us to. So I've been running to keep busy. I think staying active is really important so that we don't all go a little too stir crazy during these times. The last point I want to touch upon is picking up a new skill. Personally, this is one of the things I'm trying is these videos. The first video, I don't know if it looked good professionally or anything like that, but I can tell you that it took a lot of time to upload that video comparatively to the time it took to film it and record it. That was easy. It was trying to get it up onto YouTube that was much more frustrating for me, and actually had to go take a run to blow off some steam because of it. So this is a new skill for me. Another new skill that I'm trying to pick up is coding. Went over to udemy.com, downloaded a couple of computer programming courses on the cheap because they were on sale, which is awesome. So hopefully I can pick that up. Even if I don't end up being pretty successful with it, I feel like just giving it a try is really the challenge here, and giving it a go. Kind of brings me to my philosophical point of the day. Failure. Two types of failure. There's good failure, which is kind of the failure built into proceeding towards any one of your goals and trying to be the best that you can be. It's never a straight line. You're always going to stumble, and those stumbling points, that's good failure. That's you trying to push your limits and find out what you can possibly be. The other type of failure, total failure, which is what I call it, is just not even putting your best foot forward, determining the result beforehand before you even put in effort. And that's the worst thing you could possibly do, is sell yourself short and not think that you can do something even before you've tried it. So hopefully not too much good failure. It goes smoothly for me learning how to code, but definitely won't be a total failure. I will try to do the best I can until I realize that maybe this isn't a skill for me. But I will keep you guys updated with that as it progresses. Don't want this to not have any swimming in it, so the videos that I'm sharing with you are regarding kicking, something that a lot of people embrace total failure with, is kicking. It's just not making me faster. Screw it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to focus on it. And that's a shame, because quite honestly, kicking does much more than propulsion. One of the things that I talked about in my previous video is watching Eric Vent kick through a mile, which was like unheard of at the time. And hearing his coach explain it, though, if you can kick for 2 hours in a practice hard the entire time, why wouldn't you be able to kick for a 15-minute race? And it's like, oh yeah, it makes total sense. And then the other thing that he had mentioned is that kicking isn't just about propulsion. At certain points in your stroke, it actually helps you stabilize your body and have really good balance in your stroke. So those were things that I took with me, and when I went back to training after meeting them, really focused on my kicking, even though I was terrible at kicking, quite honestly. And but it really helped me gain abilities and drop time to a point where I just kind of come to a stone wall when I refused to develop my kick. So the videos below comes from the Race Club. Gary Hall Sr., super smart swimming mind, is able to take complex things, really make it digestible for people in their videos on YouTube. Really suggest you go down that rabbit hole if you have some time. But the big videos that I want you to watch are regarding kicking, and it talks about all the benefits of kicking and how it enhances your total stroke. So that's all I've got for you today. Hopefully that was somewhat of a refreshing break for you. If you've got any other questions, please email me, coachfriskquestions@gmail.com. Really looking forward to it. This has been fun. I enjoy filming these videos. While I look professional up top, what you don't know is I'm wearing my jammy pants, and I've got socks and slides on, and my socks don't even match. But you can't tell that. That's my favorite part about this video. And hopefully you guys are letting yourself kind of relax a little bit too. And I will be in contact with you. Hope all is well. Take it easy. Until next time.